Hey, good afternoon, Coach. You're basically going to be facing the same team twice. What are the challenges that you guys are going to be running into, knowing that one of the matches is much more important than the other?
I'm so happy that you asked this question, to be honest, because we are only playing one game. So I know everyone is talking about two games, Philly now, Philly week or something like that, but we are only playing one game because it's different competition. So one game on Wednesday against Philly, and after that we can talk about the regular season. But in my mindset is only to have one game, and that's on Wednesday, US Open Cup game against Philly.
Next, we go to Mark.
Coach, you did a really solid job in San Jose locking down a very, very potent offense. Philadelphia has done some great attacking work as well this season. Talk to us about the unique challenges that the Union will throw tomorrow night or Wednesday night.
Yeah, on Wednesdays, yeah, the idea of Bradley and his players, his team is clear, clear direction, especially in transition moments when they're staying in a 4-4-2 and in their shape, and after winning ball, very good deep runs with the winger players, with the both strikers. So this is what we have to defend, and yeah, at the end, what I expect, a very intensive game on Wednesday in this cup game, and yeah, and we have to show as well our quality. We have to play very, very clean without risk, especially in the final third, to play very clean, a very good organization, our rest defense. This is what we need, and then to be very aggressive in the duels.
Next, we'll go to Joe Pintorna.
Sandro, the Red Bulls haven't beaten Philadelphia in 6 years. September of 2019 was the last time. Obviously, you weren't here for all of that.
Yes, that's right. So that's right. We can talk about last year.
Yeah, but just speaking with Daniel a little earlier, he said that this was something that was in the back of his mind. How much motivation maybe is there just to kind of get off the snide and kind of put this thing behind you in a way?
It helps for the players. Maybe it could help. That is a motivation, especially for the players when they are playing here for 3, 4, 5 years here. So it could be a really good motivation. But for me, to be honest, the highest motivation is quarterfinal US Open Cup, and this is what I mentioned beginning of the press conference. And we have only one game against Philly, and that's on Wednesday. So we can talk about last season, these two games. I can't say something about what happened before. I know the results, of course, but when we are looking for the picture of the last season, yeah, we played there 0-0 with a lot of chances on both sides, and we lost our home game. So that's it. And now we have this the game on Wednesday. It starts 0-0, and at the end, we will see who wins this game.
Next, we go to Anthony.
Hey, Coach. Your team has had a lot of success in.
Hey, you are looking younger, Anthony.
Oh, thank you. I got a haircut today. Your team has had a lot of success in knockout games thus far in your stay with New York. Is there something about your style and what you tell the team that translates so well to these knockout games that really keeps them in it? Because it really seems like your guys respond well in these do-or-die moments.
Yeah, it was in the past as well. So we showed this 2 times in this season against Colorado Switchback and against Dallas. But everything, it was in the past. So now it's what is important is what happens on Wednesday against Philly, and we have to prepare everything in detail, of course, for our match plan in defense and offense and in transition moments. And at the end, yeah, we have to be ready, clear focus, clear energy level, and not to think. And this is the main part, not to think about, okay, we are playing 2 games against Philly. That's not true. That's not true, because for me it's one game in a competition in the US Open Cup, and then it's the other game on Saturday. And this is what we have to be in our mindset for Wednesday. And of course then very serious preparation, a lot of respect of the opponent. This is what we have to show them, and on the field we have to show that we are very aggressive and very intensive against them.
Next we go to Luca.
Coach, we know that your goal for the supporters this season is to deliver emotional moments. We saw in the Open Cup earlier this year in May that a big high of the season was the shootout win, AJ Marcucci, the supporters at home, all of that. And a big contingent of those fans will be in Philly on Wednesday. So what is your message to those traveling fans who are rallying behind you guys on Wednesday?
Yeah, it's great. It's great to feel the supporters in our home stadium, on the road, and the main messages that we were, and what I said beginning of this, before our first game in Colorado, that's a very important cup for us. And and this is what we have to show on Wednesday in that game against Philly, against a really good opponent, and to show our highest intensity, but not to play stupid. I think that's then also very important in these do or die games, that you don't make so easy mistakes, losing balls, something like that. Then that they have these transition moments with their quality, and we need everyone. We need everyone in these special moments, in these special games. On Wednesday is the next special game in our story, and not to think about what is after the game, only to think what we need, what we have to prepare before the game, and what we have to show during the game.
Go in the room.
Hey, Coach.
Yeah.
Over the weekend, Sean Nealis moved into second place for all-time appearances by a defender. You've only coached him for 2 years now, but what is about him that impresses you most about just keeping that resiliency and that consistency to have that achievement?
Yeah, he's great. He's a great person, first of all, and he's also, with his experience, very important for us in the team, for our roster, for the locker room, on the field, and especially with his quality. He's center back, very serious, to play very serious. And it's a good guy. It's a great guy. The whole family is great, to be honest. And it's good now that he has this experience, and hopefully we are working for a long time together and to improve day by day his development.